Cheers and celebrations outside the U.S. Supreme Court. But half a world away, Singapore's Prime Minister had a far more restrained reaction.
I think we have a much more cautious approach towards social issues. I think on LGBT issues, I've stated my position.
A position that basically says, let's agree to disagree, because Singaporeans just aren't ready. But the debate here runs much deeper than same-sex marriage. In Singapore, it remains illegal for two men to have sex, even in the privacy of their own bedroom. Just last year, the Supreme Court upheld Section 377A, and while the government says it doesn't enforce the law, anyone who breaks it could face up to 2 years behind bars.
There's this fear, yeah. Because as long as 377A is there, you know, we are criminals.
Gary Lim and his partner of 18 years, Kenneth Chi, fought against the law and lost.
It's been tough. I mean, it's a long journey. We quarrel like any other couple would do, but what kept us together is our love.
In a conservative country that prides itself on its racial and religious diversity, that love isn't recognized or protected.
It's not like, you know, Mom, this is my, you know, my husband. You know, it's not one of those things.
Would you like to call Kenneth your husband?
Yeah.
We all live in the same place, and we share the same hopes and dreams.
At this year's annual Pink Dot Rally for LGBT rights, organizers say a record 28,000 people packed into Speaker's Corner at Hong Lim Park. It's the only place in the country that allows protests without a permit. Doreen Sims says this year they applied to hold the rally elsewhere, but were turned down.
So there is space for civil discourse, but where it gets too heated, I think that's when the government will step in and say, no, we don't have space for such things.
In part because of public opinion. One 2014 survey found more than 72% of those polled were opposed to same-sex marriage. 78% disapproved of gay sex.
There's a lot of fear and ignorance in the population. It's very hard for us to move forward.
But Gary and Kenneth say there is increasing awareness and tolerance, and they are hopeful about the future.
This thing will be repealed sooner or later. I feel we are doing it in our own methods.
Yeah. I think eventually it will happen.
However many years it takes, Gary and Kenneth say they will wait together. David Molko, CNN, Singapore.